Welcome to Blueprints for Mindful Mastery. Have you ever wondered how your perspective on life could be influencing your fulfillment? It's a question that can truly shape our experiences and outcomes. Albert Einstein once said, "The most important decision we make is whether we believe we live in a friendly or a hostile universe." These words resonate with profound truth. Our perception of the world, whether we see it as friendly or hostile, influences what we attract and create in our lives. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. If we believe the world is against us, we're likely to encounter obstacles and adversities. On the other hand, if we believe the world is our ally, we'll attract opportunities and positivity. Our perspective is the lens through which we view life. It can either limit us or empower us. It can either keep us stuck or propel us forward. But remember, the choice of the lens is ultimately ours. So ask yourself, how do you perceive the world around you? Remember the last time you lost your keys in a dark room? Did you search for them under the streetlight because it was easier and that was the place lit up with light? This simple metaphor uncovers a profound truth about human nature. We often look for solutions outside ourselves, where it's easier, brighter, more comfortable. We search for our keys under the streetlight, while the answers lie in the darkness of our own hearts and minds. In life, we may find ourselves searching for happiness, fulfillment, or peace, looking for them in external things, in the approval of others, in the accumulation of wealth, or in the pursuit of power. But just like those elusive keys, these are not things that can be found externally. They are not under the streetlight. They are in the dark room of our inner selves. The keys to happiness and fulfillment lie within us. They are found in the quiet reflection of our own thoughts, in the understanding of our feelings, and in the acceptance of our realities. They are found when we confront our fears, when we challenge our beliefs, and when we dare to step out of our comfort zones. It's not enough to simply look where the light is. We must be willing to venture into the darkness, to search within ourselves, to face the unknown. It's in this darkness that we find our true selves, our passions, our potential. So, are you searching for your keys in the right place? Holding on to resentment is like drinking poison and waiting for the other person to die. Do you agree? Now, let's ponder on that a bit. We've all been there, holding on to a grudge, replaying a hurtful moment over and over in our minds. But who does it really harm? It's you, not the other party. It's similar to carrying a heavy boulder up a hill, and the only one feeling the strain is you. Here's a little tale. Once upon a time, a man named James had a fallout with his best friend. He held on to that anger for years, letting it seep into every corner of his life. The result? He lost his peace, his joy, and his ability to trust. But then one day, James decided to let go. He chose to release his resentment, his anger, his hurt. And you know what happened? His world didn't shatter. Instead, it blossomed. He found peace, he found joy, and he found trust again. You see, James discovered that the key wasn't to hold on to the past, but to embrace the present and the potential it holds. He learned that by letting go of the old, he could open his heart and mind to the new, and so can you. Think about this. What if we were to view our past not as a chain holding us back, but as a springboard propelling us forward? What if we focused not on what was lost, but on what can be gained? It's about shifting our perspective, about choosing to see the world not as a hostile place full of threats, but as a friendly place full of opportunities. It's about choosing to see our past not as a series of failures, but as a series of lessons. It's about choosing to see our future not as a source of anxiety, but as a source of excitement. So are you ready to let go of the old, to let go of the poison that's been eating away at your happiness, your peace, your potential? Are you ready to embrace the new, to drink the nectar of new possibilities? Because remember, the world is full of opportunities, but only if you're willing to see them. Are you ready to let go of the poison and drink the nectar of new possibilities? Thoreau once said, "If a man does not keep pace with his companions, perhaps it is because he hears a different drummer." Are you hearing your own drummer? In the grand symphony of life, we each have a unique drumbeat resonating within us. It's our inner rhythm, our passion, our authentic selves. Yet, many of us fall into the trap of conforming to societal expectations, ignoring our drumbeat and trying to match the rhythm of others. But what if I told you that the key to a fulfilling life lies in marching to the beat of your own drum? Consider the great inventors, artists, and leaders of history. Thomas Edison, Frida Kahlo, Nelson Mandela. They didn't achieve greatness by conforming. No, they listened to their own drumbeat, even when it was out of sync with the world around them. Their passion, their authenticity was their guiding light, leading them to make their mark on the world. Now, let's bring this closer to home. Remember the joy you felt as a child, immersed in your favorite activity, oblivious to the world around you. That was you, marching to your own drum, living authentically. As we grow older, societal pressures and expectations can drown out our drumbeat, leading us to live a life that's not truly ours. But it's never too late to reconnect with your drumbeat, to reignite your passions. Start by taking some time each day to be alone with your thoughts. Listen to your heart. What makes it beat faster? What fills you with joy and excitement? That's your drumbeat. Once you've found your drumbeat, have the courage to follow it, even if it leads you down an unconventional path. Remember, it's your life. You are the only one who can live it fully. When you march to the beat of your own drum, you're not just living, you're thriving, you're creating a life that's uniquely yours, a life filled with passion and purpose. And as you march to your own drum, you inspire others to find their rhythm, to live their truth. You become a beacon of authenticity, shining brightly in a world that so often encourages conformity. So ask yourself today, are you living someone else's life, or are you marching to the beat of your own drum? Remember, a life lived authentically, passionately, is a life lived fully. It's where you find fulfillment, joy, and peace. So will you march to the beat of your own drum and live a fulfilling life? Thank you for joining me on this journey of growth and empowerment. If you are inspired, please like and subscribe. Until next time, embrace the path to your best self with blueprints for mindful mastery.